Hello everybody, welcome to crafting time. I am using a long board and I'm also going to use my chocolate tag board. It keeps it sticky and in place. We don't want anything to slide away. Hope everyone is doing good. Let me just, there we go. I'm gonna chalk it up, guys. Now this is just a ink pad that doesn't let the ink run through to the other side and keeps everything in place. Let me lay it down as straight as possible. If I keep this straight, I could do that. Well, maybe I can't tonight. It's been a long day. Oh, gracious me. And then I'm going to smooth it out, making sure there's no ripples and ruffles. Now, it doesn't have to be straight on here. Hello, Trisha Ann. Thank you for sprinkling out. We're going to be using ink today, guys. Instead of, my thing is a little bit warm yet. I ironed my pad. I'm making sure that there's like no bubbles. I'm just pressing. Feel like there's a bubble right here in the middle, but it might just be the board itself. But I have it on here. Now I'm hoping you can see. I can't really pull it off any farther, and I can't push it back any farther. So I hope, let me turn my light on. I don't know if that helps. This is the transfer we're using right here. Let me just kind of scroll it up. It has some really cute birds and holly. And then it says, merry be your Christmas, peaceful be your home, and joyful be your family. And then it has a little more holly on the bottom. It's a long transfer, guys. It's longer than my body. Most everything's bigger than me, guys. And it fits like perfect on here. So I'm hoping I can do a perfect job. Thank you for that cute penguin, Trisha Ann. I think this is going to be adorable. I'm going to lay it down halfway. And I'm going to start it, I'm going to start it like right at the top of my thing. We had a soup. Sorry, I have to stand up. It's just what has to be right now. I'm trying to get it as straight as possible. Get my fingers out from underneath. So we're just like a finger below the, and I'm just smoothing it down. I want 0 wrinkles. And then it folds on me. I didn't say nothing about folds, did I? Alright. I'm going to go a little bit farther and just make sure it's just, whoops, just knocked all my paste ink all over. And I think we're good. Now I did go a little bit crooked. It looks like. I don't know how I got so crooked. Now let's try it again. Oh, I guess I was crooked up here. Good thing this thing don't move. It was me who screwed it up. Oh, now it looks like I'm off to the left. And this is probably, I think, the hardest thing of any of my chalking that I do is getting it centered. That sounds really silly and get my fingers out before I mess it up. Okay, now it looks like it's straight there. And this, maybe if I just kind of like wiggle it here. That's centered now. Maybe if I go this way. You know what? It's gonna be fine either way. Stop being too picky, right? So this itself is a sticky board. So that's holding my transfer and my fabric all in place. It's super cool. Hi Yvette, thank you for coming. Now this doesn't feel like it's not really too sticky this time. So I didn't fuzz it. I might regret that later. But it seems okay. So we are going to, these are the colors we're going to be using. Some mellow, sorry, not mellow, meadow. Guys, I've had a super long day. Okay, I'm probably going to screw up. I thought I had a forest in this. Let me look. It's just right here. Thought I had a darker green. Nope, I don't. All right, well, meadow is what it's going to be. That's quite okay. We're going to use some candy apple red for the cherries and maybe some of the words. I'm going to use some bumblebee yellow with the bark for my, I think these are finches. Guys, I don't know my birds that well. I only know the birds I've had. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the blue with the words, and I'm thinking this gold, so that the shimmering gold is kind of almost like not bright enough for this light fabric. And then on the bark, we'll also be using it on this bottom piece down here, with the red dots, and I'll be using what are these things called? Gosh, guys, I'm really tired. Q-tip. I'll get there. Hang in there with me. I'll get there. So we're going to start in that spot, and we'll go upward. It amazes me how I can crank these things so tight. Now this is like a pendant, and it has a piece of nice wood. And it's kind of it slides through. Looks like so. It's already stained, but it slides through and has the holes already drilled, so you don't have to drill the holes. And then they gave us this nice leather to go with it. I might use something else, but it's very nice that they have that. And then I'm going to use my bark. My bark looks always so crazy. I don't know why. It actually looks like it was frozen at one time, but it works well, so I guess I'm not going to complain. And I have to stir it up every time I use it. It's just kind of crazy. My other ones aren't like this. So I'm just stirring it up. But it will be fine, believe me. I have a little dish. All right. And I'll be using just my half of my minis. And let's get started. Now this is ink, not paste. And I'm going to check it to make sure I get, now this could have been green too. I'm really not sure what color holly really is. But I'm going to use brown because we have brown at the top with the birds. At least my birds are going to be brown. I'm just making sure it's getting through my screen. Set that down. I'm going to lift this up. Just take a peek. And it has like a distressed look to it. It's looking okay. Distressed is not my favorite item, guys, but it is what it is. Now, for the berries down here, I'm going to use just a Q-tip because I just want little balls. I have plenty on my cap because I flipped the thing. And I'm dipping it each time, for I know I have plenty of ink. Sorry, now I'm used to saying paste. And I'm simply just dabbing it on. Like so. Now I'm going to check it to make sure it went through. That piece has not grown yet, guys. Gotta pray for my hair that my scissors don't find it. And see how it looks? It looks very lovely. I like it. I have this one berry here that didn't go all the way through, so I'm just pressing on that one and this one. The rest I think we're fine. I'm just going to look one more time. Oh yeah, much better. We can add more on if we need to later, if it, you know, just go back and you just dab. If you dab too hard, it won't go through. Those ones were falling. I'll just dab them all again. Really want my cherries to be, or berries to be, pretty red. So we have that done. So it looks messy, don't it? All right. Now I'm going to turn it around. Since I have the bark out and the red, I'm just going to continue with that up here and do the same thing, and then we'll do our pretty birds. And bark. I think bark is a funny color. Funny name. It's not something I would name it. When I think of bark, I think of bark, you know. I don't think of a tree. I don't, I'm gonna wipe this off because I got like so much on it. It sounds funny, but that's how my brain is. When I hear the word bark, I think bark. Ruff, ruff. Woof. But that's me. Alright, my hair is like really bugging me. Okay. I'm wondering, well, let's just do the bird's feet. And then I'm going to do his wing in bark. You can do your bird however you want. It does not offend me whatsoever. You can get this on my, let's see, and I think I'll do the top of his head brown. And then the rest is going to be in that bumblebee yellow. Trying to get my little spatula here to scraper to get through. I'm just going to take a quick peek. Okay, that worked. And then he's going to have the little yellow. I guess I'm going to use all three colors at the same time. Oh, this one's not open. And oh, that's a little bit dirty. Hey, Vet, do you know if they've gotten any more of these little spatulas? I ordered them and mine back ordered. I just need a few, but anyway. I'm going to stir this one up too because it's been sitting for a little bit. Again, it's kind of like that one, kind of chunky for being ink. But we're going to use it. It spreads smooth, so. All right. Grab a new spat. Hello, Janice. How are you? Why are you not trimming your hair? My son wants me to try to grow it out long like I used to have it. Bless his heart. I said I would try it. It's killing me. I had a student cut my hair, guys, at one time. Cut a big hunk of my hair off, and it got shorter and shorter after that. So I thought I'd give it a try. Most likely will come short soon. It's just so thin. I have to wash my hair so much. But right now, only spending what I need. And I really haven't found a hairdresser that handles fine, thin hair like mine. I've had people really mess my hair up. but I know it's going to be coming short. I need a little more of the bark on this little birdie. He came out cute. This one spot. Oops. Oh, he just turned a little bit brown there. That's okay. She's loving it. I see hearts. Thank you. All right, move my bark over so you can see me do this birdie over on this side. And again, I'm doing the tail right across. I saw a dear friend of mine today, or yesterday, guys. We haven't seen each other in quite some time, and we all spent some time together. That was like so nice. Just love seeing my friends. We used to be in a community center. And we all volunteered together, and we haven't seen each other in about 4 years now. Most of them. It was super fun. That made my Christmas. Seeing my old friends. It's the pandemic that made us stop seeing each other, but it was good. Put this. Now, how did I get 2 browns? Jiminy's. What color were you? You were my yellow. Ah. Let's try that again. All right, let's use the yellow now. Not a bit tired, can you tell? Oh, gracious me. And I made each bird a little bit different. Looking good. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this yellow. Let me check my little birdie. I'm going to use a little more yellow. I fibbed. Where did I put it? I'll take another one. I'll find it later. Interesting. I put my yellow somewhere. And I'm just going to kind of blend it up into my bird. That should work. Set that aside. That should work. And then I'm going to do the feet bark. Sorry, they're not feet. I think this just can be brown. let's get the green out, which is the meadow. I think we're done with the brown. Still loving it. That's so nice. All right. And we're going to do the berries right here. I'd use my scraper, guys, but I'm such a klutz. I will be using my scraper. Ooh, super glue these on. There's no tape on it. Well, gracious me. Let me see if I have another green. Can't get this one at all. No. Well, we gotta work it then. Gosh. Well, I'm going to use a little paste because I know that one opens. I can't get that green open. Sorry. We're going to use a little paste too tonight. My hands are just not strong, and I'm sure it'll be fine. I might be wrong, but I'll seal it. And I try to do these a little bit green here. I'll add the berries. And holly. I'm gonna have to have my brother open that one for me. He's much stronger than I am. I'm just a 120-pound weakling. I really wanted those leaves to be like these holly leaves. I thought should have been darker, but I put all that stuff away because I thought it's not paste. I want ink. But we're using paste for this. And then I'll have to seal it, of course. I think I'm holding my breath. I do that. This is going pretty fast. Probably because I got the can open. Super cool. turned to a different green. Interesting. Don't forget to sprinkle us out, friends, to all our friends and family out there. I just want to check it to make sure it's beautiful. Look at that. You see it? That came out really nice. Now let's add the red berries on. Try not to mess it up. Again, I'm just going to use my Q-tip. Try not to leave a debit if you can, because that shows up. Screen is drying, so I'm not sure if those are actually hollies. I made them hollies. Okay, so that's, I think, good. Let's pull that back. Well, I'll probably go over them again after we get a little further. Alright, so I'll keep that. Where's my yellow? Okay, let's do our words. Hopefully those turn out really nice. I'm going to do Mary in red. I'm going to do each one a different color, each row. Making sure it gets through that screen. And this is ink again. And because the bottom is part of the message of Mary, I am going to do that also red. Right down here it says be your Christmas. Mary be your Christmas. And then we'll peel it back so we can see it. Just scraping off anything that we don't need. And I think that's looking pretty nice. All right, peaceful should be maybe, I thought joyful could be green, to put some green down there. But peaceful I thought could be blue. just to give it, or maybe gold. What color do you think, guys? Blue or gold? Blue. There's no blue on here. Brown and gold kind of go together. But peaceful. Color is peaceful. Blue. All right, Della. It's going to be blue. Sounds fine. I think this is a brand new one as well. I don't use much of my inks as much as I use my paste. I used it once, though. Because it's open. Alright, take the yellow. And then joyful, I'm going to do green. With my paste, because my ink one doesn't want to open. Okay, peaceful in blue. Della's request. First one came up, that's the one I follow, guys. Now I think this transfer is so pretty. I liked it since the day I bought it, and I'm like, what? I was debating on colors, guys. I would have done this earlier. Going back, picking up some of this extra paint. See how much I saved by just going back and picking up the paint. Now watch. It's pretty well off there. Now I'm going to go back and you'll see how much I'm saving by going back and picking up this extra paint all the way across. I got a hole enough to probably do this whole little row here. Look at this. And I didn't have to add any more paint on it. Paste, ink, ink. And I can come back up here and I still can scrape off some if it hasn't already dried. Super cool. Guys, I've only had to buy like 3 colors since June. I mean, this ink is and paste. I've only had to buy 3 colors. All right, let's cover that up. And then we're going to use, just trying to get this ink open. Sorry, friends. We're going back to paste. And I'm going to turn this around. First, we're going to lift this up. I want to make sure everything got inked correctly. Oh, yes, that's just fine. Oh, this is going to be so beautiful. Do you guys ever make a craft and you're going to make it for someone else or maybe even sell it and then you fall in love with it? That happens to me. It's so crazy though. Okay, so I'm going to be using the paste again of the green because I can't get my ink open. But I iron it with my heat press tomorrow. I won't do it tonight. I let my paints and paste dry completely before I heat press them to seal it. And I'm doing this on the thin side, I think. I can't wait to show you this. You know what happens when I paste, when I do chalk couture, guys? I get stinking hungry. I get the munchies. It is hilarious. I really do. I get the stinking munchies when I chalk couture. If I had a bag of snacks here, man, I would be munching away. I don't know why. I don't get that for other crafts. There we go. We got a whole thing all beautiful. I'll show you as soon as I find my covers here. There we go. And the red, oh, is it these or those? Ones are fine. I just want to check my berries. It's those ones before I pull it off. I'm just adding a little bit more ink on them. Hopefully it'll go through. You didn't. That's right. Now here's my transfer. That's what it looks like when you paste, right? That's on the transfer. Now I'm going to spray my transfer with my water. I don't know where my fast bottle went, but keeping it as moist as I can. Now on those hollies, guys, I'm going to go back and add some. These ones are fine. And my top ones got a little bit thin on this side, so I'm going to make them just a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll use the other end of my, so I can keep them small. And I find this easier than stressing over a using my scraper. I just have to have a little patience. That looks nicer. Just kind of making sure that my berries are all correctly nice. Oh, I bet I know where my sprayer is. It's at work. I brought it to work for I could help my residents out with their chalk. That's where it is. See, guys? I know where my stuff is. It's just, did I bring it home? All right. So, this is what it looks like. What do you think? It's super, super cute. I believe it's cute. Let me lift the, hope the screen is big enough to see. And I want to show you something. I'll lay it back down on there. But it doesn't go through, or at least it hasn't yet gone through. It's not on my board. My board is nice and clean. I don't have to do anything, wash my board or anything. But that is super, super nice. Now, I did iron this. It came all rolled up. Now this slides in this little hole here. Whoops. It's supposed to. There we go. I really like my birdies. I don't know what color they were supposed to be, but I made them brown and yellow. It's super, super nice. I'm going to move my board. Let me scoot up, and I'll give you a close-up of what it looks like. Look how cute those are. What do you think? And I believe it's as straight as I would ever get it naturally. Super cute. Love it. Very beautiful. I love the scene. I'll show you again just so you can see it better. I like that. And the berries are nice and bright. Oops, I'm holding it crooked. Peaceful. There we go. And joyful. And guys, that makes a very beautiful gift. Now after it dries completely, I will take my heat press, and I have my heat press right here, and I'll wait till tomorrow, and I just put over a not transfer paper, what do you call it? Parchment paper. I just use parchment paper, lay it over it, heat press it, and it's good to go forever. Even with the paste, I've heat pressed that where it has stayed very well. And this is actually dry. All of this is, the blue's a little wet, the red's a little wet. So it's going to sit there and dry. Super nice. Absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better turnout on that. And you can get those at Chalkateur, guys. You don't have to, if you're interested in doing this and giving it, you know, buying this transfer, I can get you that information. Just put in there, let's see, what can you put in there? Merry, peaceful, and joyful. And I will get you the information and send it to you. It's not hard to do, guys. This is not that hard of a craft. And they have so many out there, guys. There's different companies. They're basically all the same in lots of ways, and then they all are a little bit different. So that's what I kind of like about it. I don't have what everybody else has. I buy things that I think I'm going to like, and I buy things that, well, some seasonal. I don't buy a lot of seasonal. I bought a lot of Christmas this year because I thought I'd use it more. And the Halloween came up so fast, guys. I wasn't ready for Halloween. This whole year's gone so fast. But, you know, just enjoy your crafts. Whatever craft you do have, you know, your style. Enjoy your style. That's what I would like you to do. It doesn't mean you have to do everything. I do a wide variety of crafts. I craft from nothing to something. I craft with the chalk and the ink, with Chalk Couture. I have not used Mongolia, or there's another one out there, Love Sweet or something, or Sweet Love. Not quite sure the name of that one. Someone asked me if I would use them, and I didn't have no reason not to, but I really don't have a reason to, because I love this. I'm part of this program. So, and that's why the lady sent me those, when I first got into Chalk Couture, she sent me her stuff. I found out who it was. And that was fine. I kept her stuff, she told me to. I haven't used it yet. But maybe I will soon. But just keep your, you know, your thoughts and your keep your mind open. Crafting can be, well, this is like super large. I don't think we need this much. Maybe they gave me enough where I could tie a knot. Didn't come with any instructions, and I probably put it on the wrong side. Should have braided it. It's sliding on down. But whatever craft you do, guys, make sure you enjoy doing it. I know lots of crafters friends that people talk themselves into doing a craft, and then it gets complicated or something, and then they can't do it, and then it just sits in their corner of their room, and they don't enjoy that craft anymore. Now I'll cut these off, of course. But that's super cute. That would make a beautiful gift for anybody. So this is just going to sit here. You know, I might untie this and kind of like, I don't know, let me see something. I have an idea. It's going to bug my brain. Good thing I didn't tie these tight. I don't even know if it will work. There we go. it probably won't work. I was thinking I could do like a loop. You know, like a crochet knot, but I don't have enough. See, and just kind of making like a chain all the way around it. You see what I'm talking about? Might have to go get some longer shoelaces. That might be really pretty and give it a heavier look around the top. This is what it looks like, kind of a knotted leather around the top. I don't think I have any of this left. I'm going to untie it so I can go and buy that, or maybe I can buy, they're like shoelaces, a leather shoelace, and then braid them together and hot glue it around. I just think it looks too thin with just a thin. Could add beads. Beads. Where did those beads go? Beads would look nice on here too. Oh, they're over there. Of course. Square beads or round beads, guys? You know what? I'm gonna go get, I'll go stop at my brother-in-law's. He has a shoe shop and he'll have a bunch of this kind of stuff. And pick that up, and I'm gonna braid it. I think a nice braid on here would make it perfect. But there you go, guys. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. I really have to say I like it. Super cute. Here's the last look. I got it crooked here, but it's only because I can't figure out my camera when I want to. And that's gonna have to sit right here for now. And I'm gonna let you all go, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Back to normal stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yep. And we're gonna do a fast sale tomorrow, because I have no more space up here. And here's my Rudolph. If you didn't get to see my Rudolph, here he is. Tomorrow we'll add, I didn't cut this piece. I just saw that. So we're gonna have a fast sale tomorrow and some crafting. I had no space to even put my Rudolph on the table. He was like crying. I had to leave him on my table all day. He's what we made this morning. He needs a little fixing. I have to go get some little bulbs that I can put down on his ears, but he's super cute too. And like I said, batting separates, so I'll have to add a little bit more glue around the edges. But super cute. And I might make them darker. I'm going to try to brush out some of the, well, I might just leave it like that. He's cute. But he hardly has a spot for himself. He has to hide behind everything. So we have to have a fast sale tomorrow. So I hope you will all join me tomorrow night. I'm going to say about 7 o'clock. That's going to happen. Minnesota time. I don't know where you all live. Thank you, Natalie. But tomorrow we'll have a fast sale, and then after the fast sale, we'll craft up some more fun things that I have around here. So everyone have a super night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. God bless you all. Good night.